We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, but we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is pulled into right. Myers is there, 1 away.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 9.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .333 hitter. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Murphy possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
He's set, and the pitch. Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Murphy at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep. John Gray will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. David Dahl to the plate now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
So we got him swinging. David Dahl is retired to kick off the inning. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field, and that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, and he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Nunez, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So stepping in, Eric Hosmer. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So here's Will Myers. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Slow little grounder left side. He's got it. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Trent Grisham will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. From the stretch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Greg Garcia. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit out towards second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's 1-0 San. Digging in, John Gray. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 55.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Gray.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there as Hedges wipes out a base runner.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And Tatis is there to end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 1 and the Rockies nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Dinelson Lamet. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Dahl arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Tommy Pham. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
The third baseman, number 15.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Manny Machado. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Popped up. Story settles under it near second. And there are two away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Hosmer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The right fielder,
Here's Will Myers. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Story waits on it. And that ends the inning. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. And that misses for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here. Capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, David Dahl comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trent Grisham. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Digging in, Austin Hedges. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses, ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Garrett Hampson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dom Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on. Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fouled off. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
John Gray is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Deaver, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for Colorado. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Padres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order, but they're on. Stepping up now, Daniel Murphy. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 9.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Popped up. Garcia is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19.
So striding forward now, Charlie Blackman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Another 0-2 coming.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The third baseman, Manny.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Now pitching for Colorado.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 4.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. None out, runners at first and second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
The center fielder, number 2. Trent.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Story will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Reined in. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Greg Garcia, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Brian Dozier will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 9, Brian Dozier.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. McGee's ready and delivers.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Dozier, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia, and that ends the inning. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Brian Dozier stays in the ball game in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. Last time through was a base hit. Cal Quantrill is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Hit in the air to right field. After it is Myers. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And quickly, there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Dom Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. You start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Now batting.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. And there's out number 2.
Next to the Padres.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to left field. Dahl's in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 6-0. Josh Fuentes is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 8, Josh Fuentes.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
0-1.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Fly ball out to right field. After it is Myers. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Padres lead it 6-0. Wade Davis comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
71.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Striding into the box, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. Line drive to left. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he drives a liner to right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The right fielder,
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
At the plate now, Will Myers. Davis playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Got him reaching there, strike 2. No one out with a runner at second. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Into the box now, Trent Grisham. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
One out and a runner on third. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fly ball, not particularly deep. After it is Blackman. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0. Now to the plate, Austin Hedges. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now a hard liner, but foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Standing in, Nolan Arenado, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. Settling in now, David Dahl. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Colorado, good night.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. San Diego took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dinelson Lamet gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Cal Quantrill takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire